All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. What are they thinking and feeling? I don't know. Who's they? Well, they is whoever is attached to you have a soul connection with. Could be your mom. Could be your runner. I don't know. Could be somebody at work. I don't know. But I think randomly at the bottom here is a Five of Pentacles. I think that about sums it up right now as we hit the end of September here. What is this, September 27th? Oh, man, that's crazy. I ain't supposed to be woken up till September ends. Now I'm awake. All right, here we go. Shuffle the deck, one card for each sign, but really I'm just splitting the soulmate cycle up into 12 pieces. What are they thinking and feeling? One card, no clarifiers. Let's just do it. Let's just get right to it. All right, there's text at the top of the description that explains to any new people or nude people why there's no timestamps here. Because everything is energy and everything is connected. Please get that through your head. Please. I know we have a bunch of disconnected narcissists out there in society, but not here at Steve's Love Tarot. Here at Steve's Love Tarot, everybody connected. All right, here we go. Let's go. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is I get a very hippy-dippy vibe off of this. I get real psychedelic. Reminds me of some of the parties my parents used to have that we as kids used to just sit in the corner and go, my God, is this going to be over soon? You know, I remember my mom had beads that ran between the kitchen and the living room, and there was a beanbag chair, and there was a room that was all black lit. Very strange. Very strange. Iron butterfly playing in the background. I tell you what, that's what's going on here. Somebody's getting some weird ideas about you. All right, can I put it that way? Those parties were weird. So if that's the energy I'm feeling, they always made me feel weird. I thought these people are weird. You know, they're very weird. And me as a sober child sitting in the corner, yeah, everybody was pretty much wasted, so they didn't know they were being weird. They're weird. Somebody's thinking weird new beginnings, weird ways to approach you, weird, weird, weird. All right, right here, a story begins. Our weird story begins with Aries, position 1, ends with Pisces, position 12. Pay attention to everything on the table. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. Let's go. This should tie very closely with where our story starts. And never mind the fucking signs. I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your fucking horoscope. If it resonates, it resonates. But YouTube likes the signs, and I like to make people happy. All right. Position 1, Aries. Knight of Cups. Yeah, everybody coming up with weird ideas to approach. Okay, just like my parents' old parties. Weird people, freaky. I remember my mom's friend, Peggy. I remember Peggy. Weird lady. I don't know why all this weirdness is coming up for it. It's just weird. I don't know what's going on here. Somebody wants to approach you. That's what they're thinking and feeling. They're feeling like they want to do something that they should have done. They're just coming up with a bunch of stupid ideas. It's strange. Like, they don't normally dress like that, and they might show up dressed all weird and stuff. There's a weirdness here. So take everything I say and apply a weirdness to it. Okay? So, oh, good, my person's coming in. Yeah, but you didn't think they'd show up dressed like a clown meets Doug Henning in a 1970s weird film, did you? You know, I mean, it's all strange. Okay. Position 2, Taurus. 2 of Wands. Yeah. Somebody's looking your way. Setting the intention to come towards you. I mean, what is going on here? Everybody, I've got forward movement. Potential forward movement. I don't know. We're not clarifying. We'll see what actions they take tomorrow in the weekly reading, but we got to know what people are thinking and feeling. And I'm telling you, I don't know if your person took some kind of weird psychedelic thing or whatever, but that's the way the energy feels. It feels weird. All right? It's real shroomy. I'm going to tell you. Okay. What's position 3, Gemini? Give me something to sink my teeth into here. The 9 of Wands. It's a literal translation. She's like standing guard. Somebody feels like they want to. Somebody's thinking about coming toward you, but they're thinking about somebody else that's with you. I don't know what that means, but that's what the energy feels like. It feels like again, I take in the energy, it's empathy. So I take in the energy as feelings and I translate them into words. I used to not, when I was a kid, I used to not like to go over my friend Mark's house a lot. I like Mark, really good friend of mine, we still friends to this day. But I used to not like to go over his house because I thought his mom was mean. She was evil. She looked like the wood witch or something that came from the forest in a horror movie. And I thought she was mean. And I used to not like to go over her house. So sometimes Mark would call and he'd say, come on over, man. And all I could think about, I'd say, sure. But all I could think about on the way was the wood witch. And that's what I used to call her in my head. I know that's mean, but I was a kid, right? That's what somebody's thinking about. I don't know why. Maybe it's like somebody's thinking they're thinking about you, but they're thinking about who's attached to you. Only you know what that means. It might mean nothing to you. It doesn't have to be for you. It can't be for everybody. Right? It's not possible. Okay, that's all. I told you a touching story from my childhood that relates to that perfectly. All right? Cancer. A hot spot of the connection cycle. Bookends the Knight of Cups. Dun, 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 dun. Why is Iron Butterfly in a Garden of Eden, which everybody calls Inagata Davida, because they're just crazy. That's the way it sounds, right? All right. Ringing in my head. Ace of Cups. And why are these cards crooked? I got lots of questions. Okay, the cards are crooked. Look, the party's weird. It's like some weird Alice in Wonderland party. I ain't fucking playing with you. I don't know exactly why this is here. In the hotspot position, the one that's really the all signs position, I get the Ace of Cups. I'm going to try and straighten the party out, although I know from my parents' parties, nobody's straight till about noon the next day. Ace of Cups. I mean, they want it so bad. Right? They want it. John Lennon got a song, I want you so bad. It's like that song's ringing in my head now. I mean, what is happening here? It's as though, and it's not happening. This is not the case. It can't be. But it could be if it's a new soulmate attached to a lot of you. This could be a new soulmate. I don't know. Somebody's just figuring out they've got feelings for you. It's like they're feeling it for the first time. All right. Okay. I don't know. It's just, there's a good chance. I mean, if I'm just looking at this reading, because I was always on my way to Mark's house when I thought about the wood witch mom that I didn't like. Did not like her. There's a good chance somebody might show up. We might see some forward movement in tomorrow's reading. I don't know. But it looks like it. But somebody feels, they're feeling this for the first time. Sort of like taking your first shroom. It's that first high that you chase. You're chasing it forever, right? It does feel like that. And no, I haven't taken any. This is just the energy that's here. I know. I'd be asking the same thing. Did this guy take some shrooms? No. It's Friday morning. It's too early. Right? If I was pulling this reading on a Saturday night, well, it'd be a valid question. Leo, the Leo soap opera. Position 5, 7 of Cups. Oh, God, here we go again. It's somebody has figured out something for the first time. It's tied to this energy here, the blues and all of that. It's tied to this too. But somebody's figured something out for the first time, something that they've been blocked from seeing before about you. I don't know what. I have no idea. It's going to be different for all of you. But they're having a realization that they were looking at you from the wrong angle. That's what they're thinking and feeling. It could lead to forward movement. It might make them run away from you. I don't know yet. Virgo, position 6, my wild card position. Now at these weird parties, because this could be you guys, and I have a feeling it is, and I'm here with you, right? So at these weird parties, my hippie parents used to call, which I used to call them hypocrites, like I told you before, because they did all the stuff that hippies did, but peace, love, and understanding, not so much. More like racism, hatred, and I don't know, weird shit like that. My parents, hey, I'm honest. That's who they are, right? I'm not like that. I was never like them. But I always wondered what the hell I was doing there. But at the end of the day, we kids would sit in the corner. I don't know, just sit there sometimes. Just not do anything. We just sit there. We didn't have video games sometimes in those early days, and just sit there. So you're with me. We're just sitting there now, and then all this weird energy. All right. Yep. And what did I say? I didn't know that was there. Look, there we are. The anchor of sanity. You are the anchor of sanity. You are. You're wondering, is this almost done about something? Or you're saying to yourself, I think I'm almost done. All right? I don't know what that means. It could be about anything. But you are figuring something out. You are having a moment. Right? And it will happen. I'm pulling on the energy of right now. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you. The title brought you in here. You found Steve Love Tarot. You're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Look at that. I'm doing my intro at position 6 in this reading. This is one weird party. I'm going to tell you. Mama told me not to come. That's what she's thinking. That's the, it's a song by Three Dog Night that I remember my parents used to play at those parties all the time. Listen to it or read the lyrics, because it's kind of some of what you're thinking here. Okay? I don't know how. You might have to apply it. You might have to use your imagination. Okay? You might have to open your mind, lateral thinking, right? Not linear thinking like most people do, which is very narrow. All right? Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun, son. You're figuring something out. There's something you're figuring out. Might be something your mama told you. I don't know. I don't know. You're thinking and feeling something very important here. I suggest you take my advice. There's something in that song. There's some reason we're all at one of my parents' parties right now. Now let's get back to the energies around you briefly until we get to position 11, where I think you're coming back. And we'll get more information on that. Position 7, Libra. The 7 of Wands. Somebody's afraid to approach you. Normally. Somebody's thinking, I'm afraid to... Somebody's thinking they can approach you from a distance. They feel safe doing it. They're normally afraid to. Normally they keep their distance. But now, all of a sudden, they've got the bravery. Maybe it's liquid courage. Right? Maybe it's shroom courage. I don't know. Right? I have no idea. Somebody normally keeps their distance from you, or they feel that you're at a distance. They don't feel that anymore. They feel like they can bridge it. Again, we should see some forward movement in the weekly reading with what I'm seeing here. All right, definitely. Or at least a hangover. Position 8, my hot Scorpios. Oh, jeez. Hot Scorpios. Most likely the one to hear if you listen off in the background with the squeaking. Listen for the squeaking. Yeah, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Somebody's thinking fondly about you. Somebody you used to know is thinking fondly about you. You will know who this is because they will pop in your head too. Okay? Somebody you haven't thought about in a long time. I talked about over here my friend Mark. Okay? When I was a little kid. And walking to his house and being afraid of his mom. Okay? It's someone like that. Alright? It's someone like that. Some kind of moment like that. In fact, my story here may have triggered you. For some of you, it may have. Okay? That person really wants to hear from you. If you figure out who it is, okay? If you're pretty sure that you know, reach out. All right? Do it. Consider it. Okay? Even if you got to take a shroom or two first. I mean, just consider it. Don't do that. It's bad for you. Okay. Here we go. What's the guy from South Park? Don't do drugs, okay? Right, that guy? Right, there you go. My parents didn't get that message, apparently. What's going on here? Sagittarius, sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. High Priestess. The High Priestess. Yeah. Oh, why do you always get this High Priestess energy? I've told you this before. Somebody likes you. Somebody got a crush on you. You don't know. You don't know what you don't know, Sagittarius. Okay? You're Sagittarius for a reason here. Somebody got a crush on you. Alright? Somebody into you. Somebody watching you. I don't know if you like it or not. I don't know if you'd like them or not. I have no idea. But they're all over. Their energy is all over you. Like what I mean by that, sort of like one of my parents' weird parties. This person thinks of you. And they think of it, it might be somebody you work with, it might be whatever. They're not just thinking about you and imagining you going to a farmer's market together and buying fruit. No, they fucking banging you. I mean, it is some really raunchy thoughts, okay, that are here. And they keep it well fucking hidden. Very stoic. You might find this person, if you're around this person, to be very stoic. You have a very strong soul connection with this person. That's why I don't think they understand that. Okay, we'll find out tomorrow what actions they're likely to take. If this energy's popping up here, they might be getting close to popping off. Okay, and I don't mean that in the mama told me not to come sort of way. I mean it in the making their feelings known. All right? Let's just hope they calm the fuck down before they do. Capricorn, position 10. The Page of Cups. You don't want a boring tarot channel anyway. You want to have some fun with these readings, don't you? Right. A real energy reader is fun. People like to hang out with me because I'm fun. I say the darndest things. Page of Cups. I don't know. Why do I always keep getting this shit? Okay? It's this whole energy. I'm drawn to the feet here. I'm sorry. I'll just die if I don't have Steve's Capricorn viewers. I mean, I don't know. You don't have to be a Capricorn. There's somebody who is holding us. It's the same thing I said here. It bleeds over here, except I'm drawn to just to that. Again, somebody, and it's not a literal thing. Nobody hanging themselves. It's just, I'll just die if I don't have Capricorn. All right. Could be somebody with a foot fetish, but I don't think so. Okay. Okay, it is what it is. Somebody likes you. Somebody got a crush. Okay, that's all I can say. It is feedbacking off of this card and this card, so they might be coming up with ways to come see you. I'm really curious now about the Saturday reading, about what actions these energies are likely to take. Putting this reading in motion. I'm very curious. All right, position 11, my other wild card. I think it's going to be more information about this. Again, 3 Dog Night. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun, son. It's all about the song is about a party. It's about one of my parents' parties. It really is kind of a thing. I just remember the song always playing. It's one of the songs I remember. I also remember a band called Elf, that they used to play that album a lot. That was Ronnie James Dio's first band. He did it under his normal name, which was Ronald somebody or other. But anyway, it was a band called Elf. It's got this creepy elf on the cover, and they have this song on there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just some song on there might resonate with you. It might help you. I wouldn't be bringing it up if it didn't. 11. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Look at 2. Look at them both. Look at them both. Look at her. Look at her. Okay, never mind what the 4 of Cups means and what just look. I'm an energy reader. These are just mediums. Never mind about the cards. Just look. Okay? Now, there is a layer of disappointment here. You might figure something out. And I think what happens is you didn't listen. This is about advice you didn't take. Okay? You're coming up here because of advice you didn't take. You figure out now that you should have taken it. Just like in that song, Mama told me not to come. Somebody's at a party and they're like, oh, Mama told me not to come. Right? They didn't listen. It is what it is. Take it how it's worth for you. I don't know. There's something here. There's some layer of disappointment. You're in a predicament, or you will be if you're not yet, because of advice you didn't listen to. So if someone's given you advice recently, I don't think this has happened yet for a good number of you. So you're getting this information now. For others of you, it's too fucking late. But for a good percentage of you, you're getting this information now for a reason. I don't think this has happened yet. So if somebody's giving you advice in the near future, or just has, and you're like, fuck that, I would reconsider that. Okay? At least give it another thought. All right. Mama told me not to go. That ain't the way to have fun, son. I know. The song has several meanings. Okay? I'm not even sure if come is spelt C-O-M-E, if you catch my drift. But there's something about that song or about the theme of it that matters here to these 2 cards. All right? So, yeah. Wouldn't put it past my parents to be into a band that spelt "come" with a U. Okay, would not fucking put that past them at all. I have no idea sitting here right now. Pisces, position 12. Always read with position 1 and position 5. So if it is spelled C-U-M, I don't know that it is, but if it is, maybe that means you're about to bang somebody soon, and I'm giving you the advice right now, right? Make sure either that motherfucker pulls out, or make sure you put on some kind of hat. Whichever person you are, wherever they go, either way, make sure some kind of protection is used, because that ain't the way to have fun. You're going to pay for that for many years to come. C-O-M-E. Pisces, always read with position 1 and position 5. Don't ask me why position 5. Position 12, the end of our story, the King of Swords. God, this is one of those energies. This is one of those Friday readings. I wish I could break the rule and clarify. Fortunately, I'm going to pull 3 cards and a bottom card to have all this added up. Someone attached to you is playing a game of wait and see. But the problem I have with this is you don't know about it. It's like someone's watching you and they're waiting for you to do just the right thing before they come in and do something. They're waiting for just the right thing. It's not someone waiting for the right moment. Someone is playing a game of wait and see with you, and they're waiting for you to do just the right thing for them to make their move. Okay? I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't know how else to phrase it. But you don't know about this person playing this game of wait and see with you. Okay? They're attached to you. You probably know who I'm talking about, or you have an idea, but you don't know about the game of wait and see. So, my policy with that sort of thing, all right, sort of like a spying energy. If somebody wants to spy, give them something to look at. Put on a show. Okay? I mean, you are being spied on in a way. Okay? All right. Let's have the universe add it up. Let's go. 3 cards and a bottom card. Add it all up. What are these energies thinking and feeling? 3 Dog Night. This is you guys. That ain't... Mama told me not to come. Look it up. Listen to it. Watch the YouTube video. There's always a YouTube video that has the lyrics going across the screen. Watch that. I don't really care what you do. I'm just putting it out there. Maybe my advice is the advice you're supposed to listen to, which is find that. And think laterally. The 3 of Wands. Everybody kind of looking your way here. There's that Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups came out in the hot spot position. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of emotions flowing. It's weird. It feels like oxytocin to me, which is the love juice. Right? That's after you bang somebody. And you get up the next day, you fall, you feel like you're in love, the whole world is whatever. It's a primary ingredient in orgasms. Dopamine and oxytocin, right? Especially in lady orgasms. It's what makes them fall in love. Well, that kind of thing. Yeah, I get a lot of that here. I get a lot of oxytocin flowing with somebody. I'm not picking up on a lot of dopamine here. I don't know. That's the feel-good thing, right? Empress. 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. 3 of Wands crossing the 3 of Pentacles. It's like a stop and go energy, fits and stops sort of a thing. This is sort of your own Empress energy. Okay, most of you watching DF side of the thing here, most of my viewers, greater than 99%, are DFs in this soulmate cycle. You reflect as either Empress for me or Queen of Pentacles, often. We do have a few enlightened DMs here where this energy is balanced within you. Whatever the case, the Empress aspect of you is in the current energies right now is backfiring on you. It's causing somebody anxiety. It's causing them to, I want to jump in the water. I want something. I want a partnership. I want something. I got something I want to say. But it's almost to a point where the attraction is causing them to think about it so much that they're so tired. You know how, like, if you don't get any sleep at night, You wake up the next day and nothing goes, you're terrible at work, everything's just, oh, God, this day is horrible. And the more coffee you drink, almost the worse you feel, sort of a thing. It's a bit of that. That's the way the energy feels. And that's why it felt like the whole time we did this reading, one of my parents' psychedelic crazy parties, right? It is what it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. And if you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.